I and my husband made love in front of my mother-in-law since she has refused to give us the privacy we deserve. Since I married my husband, my mother-in-law has refused to give us the privacy we deserve, at least to make babies. I'm married to my husband for 2 years now. Every night in our quiet time, my mother-in-law will always knock on the door. If you ask her why she always come into our room in the night, she will say she wants to stay with the son, that he is the only son he had. We have been enduring this and I've been speaking to my husband about it. My husband doesn't have any mouth, doesn't know how to comfort the mom. Nothing has happened between us because the mom is always in our room. At a point, I had it up to my neck. My husband was also tired of, you don't want us to make babies. You don't want us to have privacy. We can't even sit like husband and wife to discuss things. Anytime she sees me and my husband sitting quietly discussing, she will want to come and stay in between us. So one day I comforted her. I told her, since you wouldn't want to separate from your only son, why did you allow him to marry? You would have allowed him to stay single and stay with you forever. Why are you tormenting my life? Why are you making this marriage look like a charade for me? My mother-in-law boldly opened her mouth and said to me, even my father cannot separate her from her only son. She had 2 girls and 1 boy, and that boy is my husband. But since you don't want to give us privacy, that I will give you what you want. She didn't believe what I have already planned. So in the night, when my husband came back, we already planned on what to do. Since she doesn't want to give us space, I gave him food, he had his shower, we called our mother-in-law inside the room. Immediately she came inside our room, I locked the door and put the key under our pillow. The next action was so surprising for her. I started kissing my husband. She was so uncomfortable. She was shouting, where is the key? You guys don't have respect. These children don't have respect. I kept quiet. We refused to attend to her because we were busy removing our clothes. She was shouting, disturbing the neighborhood, knocking on the door. Where is the key? And she forcefully collected the key under the pillow, left the room. She packed her bag and told her that she's going back to her husband's house, that we disrespected her.